I'm Tracy Baxter with today's Record Newswatch. Police are continuing to piece together the facts surrounding a Hudson River boating accident Saturday night in the town of Newburgh that injured 2 people. According to a Coast Guard spokesman, the 24-foot-long cabin cruiser collided with rocks near the Royston generating facility, where it sank close to shore and the power plant. 3 of the boat's passengers remained with the boat. A female passenger was airlifted to Westchester Medical Center, and a male passenger was taken to St. Francis Hospital in Poughkeepsie. Both were listed in stable condition. The man believed to be the boat operator was discovered hours later sleeping inside the Royston plant. Criminal charges are expected to be filed following completion of the investigation. At this point, authorities say alcohol may have been a factor. The crash comes 8 days after a bride-to-be and her fiancé's best man were killed on the Hudson River when their speedboat collided with a barge near the Tappan Zee Bridge. These golfers were doing more than just enjoying a beautiful day on the links. They were helping raise money in an attempt to restore junior varsity and modified sports programs that were cut from the recently passed Valley Central School District budget. The day of golf at Osiris Country Club in Walden is the second of 4 fundraisers scheduled by the newly formed Valley Central Athletic Booster Club. $32,500 has been donated for JV sports so far. Booster Club will need to raise $50,000 by the Valley Central School Board meeting coming up August 19th.
Well, these programs are very vital to varsity athletics because these are the feeder programs, and they're also for health and safety reasons. This is where the kids learn their skills, and they get conditioned, and they develop the things that they need to be 17, 18-year-old athletes. So these programs are very, very important. There's other things that organizations that are trying to raise money as well. I mean, we've had cuts to the kindergarten program, to art, elementary art, music, and library has been cut from the district, as well as athletics. So these are the things that kids love about school. And we're just so thankful for this group of parents that have been able to organize and give us a chance to have at least some of these programs for kids.
Definitely had a big challenge trying to raise funds over the summer. Many people on vacation away. But we've tried through memberships, mailing out to all of we've had over 500 athletes that we've mailed out to. We've also been getting corporate sponsorships, so luckily we've gotten an overwhelming response already, but I'm sure as the school year continues, we'll hear even more as the word spreads.
About 90 golfers took part in the fundraiser today. Schwartz says if they can hit the JV fundraising goal, they'll ask the Valley Central School Board to allow fundraising for the modified sports programs up until the first day of school. Their supporters say by keeping those school sports programs alive, they'll keep kids off the streets and provide them healthy activities. It was a wild scene in the Monroe area Saturday, and it involved the theft of air conditioners from the Monroe Walmart and a police chase that ended with a crash on Route 17. State police say the incident began with a reported theft of 7 air conditioners from the Walmart store. When police spotted the suspect vehicle, a chase began. It would end when the car hit 2 other vehicles, then made an illegal U-turn on the thruway, later smashed into the rear of a tractor trailer. 3 of the 5 people in the car were trapped by the 7 smashed air conditioners. The 2 others were arrested after trying to run off. Charges of possessing stolen property were filed against Middletown residents David Riker, Kimberly Gibson, and Nathaniel Green, along with David Masella of Bloomingburg and Jacob Collins of Greenwood Lake. Gibson, the driver, was also charged with reckless endangerment, fleeing police, and assault for punching a state police officer. It's another attempt to crack down on the state's tax cheats. Governor Andrew Cuomo today unveiled a program to suspend the driver's licenses of those who owe the state more than $10,000. The provision was part of the state budget adopted in March. The State Department of Taxation and Finance will send suspension notices to about 16,000 delinquent taxpayers, who will then have 60 days to arrange payment. The state hopes to receive $26 million in uncollected income taxes this fiscal year, which runs through the end of next March. Authorities in Sullivan County say she was a cleaning lady who cleaned out $20,000 worth of jewelry from a residence where she was working. 32-year-old Shannon Munoz of Rock Hill was charged with felony grand larceny following an investigation into the disappearance of jewelry from a home in Hurleyville. The homeowner reported the missing jewelry last week. Munoz was working as a self-employed cleaner. A Sullivan County couple faced charges of grand larceny, welfare fraud, and 42 counts of offering a false instrument for filing. 32-year-old Shelton Spence of Monticello and Takesha Steele of Liberty are accused of submitting close to $1,500 worth of phony child care vouchers to the County Department of Family Services in 2011. The arrests were the result of a probe conducted by Monticello and Liberty Police and the Sullivan County Welfare Investigation Unit. Kingston City Police have rounded up 3 people who they say were passing forged prescriptions at pharmacies in the city's uptown area. Charges of felony criminal possession of a forged instrument were filed against 21-year-old Joy Robinson of Kingston, 36-year-old Badia Lucas of the Bronx, and 39-year-old Contrell Rennick of the Bronx. Employees at the 3 pharmacies tipped off police, who were able to move in and make the arrests. And for those of you who smoke, it is yet another restriction. Governor Cuomo signed into law legislation that will prohibit smoking outdoors on the grounds of hospitals and residential health care facilities across the state. The new law prohibits smoking outdoors, including within 15 feet of a building entrance or exit, or within 15 feet of the entrance to or exit from the grounds. American Cancer Society spokesman Michael Burgess said the legislation ensures that hospitals and nursing homes are 100% dedicated to protecting public health. Our weather won't be quite as nice as we head into the middle of the work week. Tuesday will be mostly cloudy, with the highs in the neighborhood of 80 degrees. More clouds in the forecast for Wednesday, and look for periods of rain as well. Temperatures again should top out in the upper 70s to around 80 degrees. Stay in touch with what's happening by starting your day with the Times-Herald Record. And when news breaks, you will find it here at Record Online. For Record Newswatch, I'm Tracy Baxter.